The woman teaches her daughter to shoot every day, instructs her on how to siphon gasoline from a tank, and even has her secretly drive a car in the middle of the night. Although the daughter resists, she must obey her mother to stay alive. In the future, humanity faces a bizarre catastrophe. Suddenly, no one can fall asleep. On the first day of insomnia, people didn't realize the severity of the situation. The price of sleeping pills skyrocketed several times, but by the second day, even at exorbitant prices, they were almost impossible to find. Yet even those who managed to get sleeping pills still couldn't sleep. Stranger still, hospital patients who had been paralyzed for decades mysteriously regained sensation. At first, the protagonist, Sarah, had no idea that humanity was suffering from mass insomnia because her daughter could still sleep normally. Casually, she mentioned this to a colleague. Her colleague immediately became intrigued and asked where Sarah's daughter was. In fact, there was another person who could still sleep, an elderly man, but he had already been confined to a research facility. In an effort to uncover the cause of the insomnia, he had been subjected to countless experiments. Hearing this, Sarah quickly lied, saying she couldn't remember, and immediately rode her bicycle home. By then, the streets were already filled with abandoned, haphazardly parked cars, as if warning of an even greater crisis. Sarah anxiously pushed open the door and desperately called out her daughter's name. She couldn't let her daughter be taken for research. From her son, she learned that his sister and grandmother had just left for the church. There was no time to waste. As Sarah and her son prepared to rush there, she was shocked to see her colleague had followed her all the way home. He tried to persuade Sarah to send her daughter to the research facility, insisting that only by developing a cure could humanity have any hope. But Sarah had no time for his nonsense. Grabbing her bag, she hurriedly left.